Karyn Bryant for MMA H.E.A.T. I'm here with welterweight contender Tyron Woodley, and you got a shirt on that says "I got next." You want next, don't you?
Yeah, I think realistically, I've worked my way from the undercard, through the challengers. You guys have seen me go through wars. You guys have seen me knock people out. So I think realistically, I should be the next in line. Next time the championship bout is offered, I think I should be the one in the cage. I really and truly believe that, Daley dodged a bullet when he went to fighting Bama in London. That, he didn't want to fight me because he doesn't do well with wrestlers, and I think that should have been the tier bout before this bout. But I think things happen for a reason. When my time comes, it's my time. This right now is their time. I'm gonna be a spectator, enjoying the fight. These guys are awesome fighters, and when it's time for my welterweight championship, I'm gonna do well. So,
well, I have a man here who can answer that question. If we can bring in Strikeforce CEO Scott Coker. And Scott, what are your thoughts on that? Because Tyron, like he said, he's been proving himself. He's been working his way up. What do you think?
I think he's ready to go. Mm-hmm. When you think of Tyron, not just because he's here, and he's got the shirt on, right? I know Sam made him wear that shirt. So, but the thing about Tyron is that I'm always impressed with the fighters that improve the disciplines that they're not their core disciplines. So we all know he came from a wrestling background, but look at his striking, he's getting better. Look at his jiu-jitsu, it's getting better. So that's the thing I'm most impressed. Jacare is the same way. Here's a guy that was the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Abu Dhabi champion and amazing Jiu-Jitsu fighter, but he continued to work his stand-up game, and now he's a complete fighter. And that's how I feel about Tyron, is that he's a complete fighter now and not just a wrestler from maybe 2 years ago when we've had him first fight in St. Louis on the undercard. So it's been a good journey, and we look forward to having him fight back in the cage real soon.
Well, and certainly with the merger of the UFC and Strikeforce, marketability is a big deal. I see in this young man somebody who's very marketable. Not only is he a talented fighter, nice looking kid, smart kid, family man. I mean, what's not a lot to like about T-Wood?
Yeah, it's a respectful young man, but also, it's like, I look at Strikeforce as a martial arts league, right? And this gentleman embodies all the martial arts, attitude and spirit and hard work and work ethic, and the things that make martial arts special and make a difference. And, that's how I feel about him. So, we're going to give him an opportunity here probably the next couple months, and it's going to be up to T-Wood at that point.
So, Tyron, when you heard about the merger, what'd you do first? Who'd you call first? And what was the message you wanted to tell Scott and or Dana?
Actually, I was actually moving at the time, and someone called me and they told me, and I really didn't, it took me by surprise. But to be honest with you, I'm not a guy that came from a different league. I started with Strikeforce. They gave me my first shot. I had other opportunities that fell through. So it's important to me to get the Strikeforce belt. All the other things kept constant. That I started with this organization. When I leave, I want to be the reigning champion over it. So my eyes are focused on that. Hopefully, it helps. They have a big media machine. So hopefully we get pushed out there more. People get to learn about us more. They want to watch us more because we put on good fights. We got the best heavyweight division in the world. Our welterweight division is stacked. Even the younger guys that people don't know that are coming up. So for me, I thought it was a good thing. I can't see anything negative because I think God has his hands on my career, my path, and I think that everything's coming forth is for a positive. So it was actually interesting when I first heard about it. But my eyes are set on being at the top 10 in the world, and these guys are 6 and 7. So at some point I'm gonna have to knock these guys off one by one, and that's a plan.